craziest NBA pranks. Get ready to laugh at these crazy NBA pranks. And you'll never believe the prank at the end where their teammates went overboard.
Like, how am I gonna clean this?
Starting us off is KD taking April Fool's Day to a different level. Durant has a reputation for being a chill dude off court. But let's just say he was feeling extra giddy on April Fool's Day in 2016. He decided to have a bit of fun with his OKC teammates Steven Adams and Enes Kanter. Don't know if you remember, but Adams and Kanter grew some serious stashes back then. At one point, they were called the Stash Brothers and even had matching t-shirts to prove it. Durant must have been feeling a bit left out, so he ambushed the two dudes during an interview with the Oklahoma newspaper with his very own fake mustache to show the Stash Brothers they weren't the only ones who could make a statement with fabulous facial hair. But that was all in good fun. The next NBA prank was downright scary. JaVale McGee's Scarecrow. Or should I say, unscary crow.
Damn!
Some years, McGee dresses up in an awesome Grinch costume, but some years he tries to scare his Warrior teammates by wearing a pumpkin mask and a way too small cape and then hiding in a walkway, hoping to startle his teammates as they pass by. But being 7 foot tall in a scarecrow costume turned out to be thoroughly unimpressive to the Golden State Warriors. Curry might have looked a tiny bit scared, but Klay Thompson didn't even flinch an inch.
That was not scary at all. That was so weak.
And guess what? That might have been JaVale's villain origin story, because when he tried to prank his teammate again, it was done with a vengeance. JaVale McGee again. And this time, the big man decided to do something less planned. As the saying goes, less is more. The Warriors were on their private jet to San Antonio around Halloween 2017. Some guys were catching some Z's, while others just plugged into their headphones. But JaVale was wide awake, plotting. So what did he do? He turned the lights off and started shoving a stuffed alligator near his teammates' faces. He got Draymond Green and Nick Young to jump in their seats, but too cool for school Kevin Durant acted unbothered, as always. Man, maybe Durant could teach McGee a lesson in pranking before he does his next one, because, to be honest, those were both pretty weak. Now on to the next one. Goran Dragic T-Rex prank. Okay, it's 2023 and the dinosaur suit pretty much is old news. But back when it was hot, no one did it better than former Phoenix Suns player Goran Dragic. The occasion was once again Halloween, and Dragic decided to borrow one of those shockingly lifelike baby T-Rexes and its handler from Walking with the Dinosaurs live show. Man, why NBA players always gotta show off when I got a dino suit to propose to my cousin? I just got it on Amazon. Did I just say my cousin? Anyways, Dragic got damn near the whole team with this crazy CGI come to life. From Tyler Ennis to Jeff Hornacek to Mark Wesk to Ed Bledsoe, Gerald Green, Anthony Tolliver, Alex Len, the Morris twins, and even team owner Robert Sarver. The best reaction was from Archie Goodwin, who ended up throwing his jug of water at the T-Rex. And it didn't stop there. Archie wanted all the smoke, so he put up his fist like he was full on ready to box the dino. I guess you could say when you're an NBA baller, your first instinct is when you see a dinosaur to go toe-to-toe with it. I feel the same way when I see a porcupine. Up next, an epic prank. Unless you're the stadium janitor. Kent Bazemore gets popped. A lot of rookies get messed with in their first year, and there's no better way to do it than filling up their cars with some bullshit. So, during Kent Bazemore's rookie year with the Golden State Warriors, his teammates made sure that they wouldn't let tradition die. They took the time to fill his entire car with popcorn, from floor mats to the literal sunroof. Now that right there, my friends, is a full day of cleaning fluffy, buttery kernels out of your car. Not to mention that to this day, Kent's car probably still smells like butter. But you can't blame the dude if he didn't find the prank as funny as his teammates did, because Bazemore isn't the first nor the last rookie to fall victim to the popcorn prank. No, not at all. In fact, rookies getting pranked with cars full of popcorn is now kind of an NBA thing. And you know what I think? I think there's another layer to this humor. Stick with me here. What's the first thing every rookie goes out and spends money on? A new fancy car fresh off the lot. So what do their teammates want to mess with first? You get me, right? I think if I was a rookie in this climate, my first choice of car would be a simple old 1989 Honda Civic. But I digress. Let's talk about some other children of the corn in the NBA. Giannis Antetokounmpo might just be the biggest prankster in the Bucks locker room. So it's no surprise he took it upon himself to prank rookie Sterling Brown because the young Buck fell behind on his rookie duties. So what did he do? You guessed it, he had Brown's sleek ride filled with popcorn. And it wasn't just any ride, but a bulky black Hummer. And you all know it's a huge car. so it was filled to the brim, quite literally. I can't imagine how long it would have taken to eat all of that. Imagine all that butter. And as much as I love popcorn, I gotta say, I think I'd get PTSD in movie theaters for the rest of my life if that ever happened to me. Did you know former Sacramento King Jayson Thompson also got his Escalade filled with popcorn when he failed to deliver his senior teammates their favorite breakfast snacks? So I guess it turns out popcorn pranks need only one prerequisite: be a rookie. Even Trae Young got the popcorn treatment as a rookie in a $150,000 Audi. No one's car is safe, y'all. And so once the NBA seniors got tired of cars, they moved on to something with a little bit higher stakes: Nick Stauskas' corny house. In 2015, the Sacramento Kings veteran said, "Hold my beer," when it came to pranks in the NBA. Rookie Nick Stauskas had come into the team out of the University of Michigan, but despite being in the NBA, he didn't have a car or a license. But that didn't stop Rudy Gay, Reggie Evans, and DeMarcus Cousins from pulling a legendary prank on him. These guys broke into Stauskas' home and filled the place with, guess what? Popcorn. Lots and lots of it. And we mean everywhere, from Stauskas' floors to his furniture, sinks, shoes, bed, even the guy's freezer. Nothing was held sacred. Man, I said what I said about the car, but this is 10 times worse. Do you guys know how big an NBA player's house is? If not, check out this video right here to see. But anyways, up next is probably the most out-of-pocket prank ever in NBA sports history. Festus Ezeli cut from the team. The Nigerian-American big man had his NBA career ended prematurely by injury, but before that he had already been cut as a prank. It was April Fool's Day in 2016, and the Golden State Warriors decided to make Ezeli the object of their hoax. Ezeli was in a limo listening to the news courtesy of the Murph and Mac radio show, only to hear he had been cut from the Warriors roster. And to make things a bit more real, he immediately started getting texts from teammates and coaches wishing him well, like he had actually been dropped from the team. Dude was legit too shook to even react, and just before he could burst into tears, the limo parked up and his teammate Andre Iguodala was right outside with cake and balloons as a peace offering for the prank. Not gonna lie, Ezeli took it way better than most ballers ever would have. Next, we have the best for last. We have one from the big man himself, Shaq's chair-raising prank. If any of you followed the league back in the early 2000s, you'd have heard about Shaquille O'Neal's notorious pranks. Like, for example, chasing his roommates around the locker room and trying to wrestle them while stark naked. Are we sure that was a prank? Anyways, moving on. It seems like he came up with a better joke, but it wasn't done in the locker room. It was done on TV, with his Inside the NBA co-stars as the victims. Shaq secretly got control of the chairs of Charles Barkley and Kenny Smith. And guess what he did? He slowly and steadily made the chairs rise, and then suddenly fall when they were trying to do their jobs. At first they thought it was a technical glitch, but all along it was Shaq pulling their legs. Or should we say, raising their legs. And by the way, if you loved this video, you'll love this one.